What's up, guys? This is Doug with Basement Level Magic. I am back with another Battle for Zendikar Swiss draft, and I've opened a pretty good card here in the Radiant Flames. I haven't played red in a while, so I'm looking at that. Class 3 Healer. I just got finished playing the white-black ally deck. Reshoot Chimeria is also quite good. I think the Radiant Flames probably has the most upside, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. It is a solely red card, but it almost commits you to playing either Converge or to splashing it in something else. And I'm fine with splashing it, to be honest. It's just a fine card. That being said, I've not been playing a whole lot of red lately. A lot of green, because it always seems to be open. I've been trying to draft white as often as I possibly can. So here we have Zada versus Royal's Retribution. Zada's not great at all. He's a 3/3 for 4, which is, okay. But I just feel like there's not enough meat in the format in order to make use of his ability. There's not enough instants that really do anything. The one exception being oh, I guess there's a couple exceptions. There's the +3/+0 red card, and then there's also, wow, alright. So I definitely want to consider the Evolving Wilds or Fertile Thicket after picking up 2 Snapping Gnarlids, but I'll take as many Snapping Gnarlids as I get past. Anyway, and then there's the white card, the +2/+2, and Prevent All Damage card, which would be a pretty good one as a combo. Here I'm going to take the Rod Shambler. Shrine of Forsaken Gods is pretty cool if you're playing in a colorless strategy, but I don't think I am at this point. Just the green. I've just been getting great green 2-drops. Now I want some token producers for the Rod Shambler, and I need probably something for the top end. We got to ramp towards something. So I could Sure Strike. That's the card I was thinking of. So we could dip out a green and pick something else. I think Sure Strike is a good card. Processor Assault is okay if you're playing Devoid. I don't think I'm really playing a Devoid deck here. I think I just may have some colorless cards. So it's Blister Pod versus Sure Strike, and this is a pretty aggressive start. I think I want the Sure Strike because I think Sure Strike and Radiant Flames, with my 3 very aggressive 2-drops, is a pretty good start to an aggro green-red deck. We'll see what we pick up. I'm not a huge fan of the Scythe Leopard, but it's okay. It's a good 1-drop to follow up with a Snapping Gnarlid if you're playing Landfall or Converge. So I think that makes it the pick here. We're completely not in allies at this point. We have 0 allies. We're just playing beasts and fungus. So definitely want to be looking for some more removal. I would love to see probably 2 to 3 3-drops in addition to the Radiant Flames. And I'd rather they be like 90. I want like 90% green cards if I'm gonna do that. But we'll see what we get. I've found green-red to be just okay in this format, but we have a couple of the cards that make both green and red really playable. So here it's a question between Firemantle Mage, which is a good card, but is in the ally deck, or the Beast, the McKinney Slide Runner, which is another good 2-drop creature for green-red. So I think we'll go with that. So we're looking to build an aggressive landfall Converge deck. So that's what we keep in the back of our mind while we make these last few picks here. So the Whiptail's fine, is a 4/2, but is landfall. And then the Broodhunter Worm is just a fine creature. same price but no upside. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Whiptail. It's not a card I generally play, but this could be the deck for it. We definitely want to pick up some of those 3-mana instants that let you put a second land on the battlefield, and anything that lets you put a land into your hand, if we're playing those, is also good. So we are coming up on 100 subscribers, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been watching. If there's anything you think we could do better, please let us know in the comments. If there's anything you'd like to see us do that we aren't currently doing, also let us know. I know we're both happy to play drafts as often as possible because it's fun. I know Josh has started his constructed series with the No-J standard, so let me know if you're enjoying that. And I've got a constructed deck put together as well. I don't know if I'm gonna do a league or not. And it's a deck that I saw over on Channel Fireball that Travis Wu played that I really thought looked fun. So hopefully that's coming up here soon. Alright, looking at this pack, there's not much here for us. In fact, nothing. So best card, probably the Skyline Cascade. I mean, I could take the Volcanic Upheaval. I'd never play these land destruction cards, and I was actually just thinking about this the other day, about them actually having quite a bit of versatility in this format because of all the land, or because of all the Awaken. That it's a 4-mana removal spell, but it's also a conditional 4-mana removal spell. So I'm tempted to take the Dampening Pulse just because I like to not play against it, but probably the correct call is either the Tajira Beastmaster or the Giant Mantis. I'll take the Mantis, which may be an odd pickup, but I just find that in green-red, and if you're playing aggressive, if you're not able to win early, you can really get stuck, and you can have like no outs to a flyer. So I like to have at least one. I would play the Ondu Champion, probably. Probably not over the Brood Hunter Worm, but we'll see. Creatures gain trample. Yeah, I think that's probably worthwhile even if we only get the ability once. Especially if we play a land, like on turn 5, play a land, play an Ondu Champion, attack with all of our Snapping Islands and whatnot. I think my last deck, the white-black, lacked upside. It didn't have enough finishers. And there's the finisher that I did have, that I never really felt like I could play. I feel like it has to be played in a Devoid deck, where you're creating a lot of Scion tokens, because I just felt like I was never in a position in the game where I could play it because I didn't want to sacrifice any creatures. Here I could take Sure Strike or another Snapping Gnarlid. I think Gnarlid is the play, and then we should get one of the larger creatures back. Probably rather have the Baloth, to be honest. Geez, snapping Gnarlids for days. Root Butcher's okay. I think this ability is okay. It seems a little expensive for 2 counters. Blister Pod's alright. I'm like halfway in between Evolving Wilds and Fertile Thicket, and over a 4th Snapping Gnarlid. I think I'm going to take the Evolving Wilds. Hopefully we get another Gnarlid or 2, but I think that is just too much upside. So here we got Swell of Growth, which has some awesome synergy, being able to put another land on the play and hit all your landfall cards again. But I think maybe the Retreat is just a better play to round out the deck and to give it a little bit more ability to play late game. I also think that it's possible that Swell comes back. I don't see a lot of people playing it. So realistically, we'd probably take out the Brood Hunter Worm. I like to add my lands at the end. Say just I don't know, so I can add a glance look and see how many spells I have in the deck and see like where I'm at, what I need, what I can cut. And I always get confused if I have the land in there. I forget and I get miscount. So the +2 life is not irrelevant, but I think a counter on some of these creatures that already get some upside would be pretty nice too. Alright, so Reckless Cohort's the only thing. Well, Unnatural Aggression's in our colors. I actually probably like that better. I'm not playing a bunch of allies, so even though I'm playing aggressive, the 2/2 that has to attack is kind of a pain. Maybe if I had a couple more Sure Strikes, I wouldn't mind having them. The War Caller, though, even though it's an ally, is probably just too good not to take. That just ends the game. And it's, well, we don't have 0 allies. I mean, the synergy between Andu Champion and Tajiru Warcaller is pretty significant as well. So here we have like the perfect card, the Grove Rumbler. Comes with trample natively. I think Seek the Wilds is a decent card, but I think we'll get some of those late. I'll take the Scythe Leopard. So now we have Eyeless Watcher versus Sylvan Scrying versus Territorial Baloth. Probably the Baloth would be the best. There's the Beastmaster. We could alternatively take a Blighted Step, but I don't think we want to splash white. Blue must be open because there's a Spell Shrivel and Waving Elemental in the last couple cards, but yeah, we'll take the Beastmaster. Yeah, I want a couple of the instants that let you put a land on the play or on the board. Let's see if we see any. I think Fertile Thicket is a good draw for us. That's perfect. You want to keep making those landfalls every turn. Pardon me. So what our last couple picks are. Also, let me know if you think, pardon me, if you think that we should have a set schedule, like draft video comes out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or what have you. Because we've been playing around with it, and I'm not sure we've settled on anything just yet. Especially because we can record these anytime and then upload them later, so it's not a big deal. But I do tend to work a bunch of days in a row, and I'm not able to upload anything. So we could set the schedule that you all find most appealing, or if it doesn't matter and you check back every day, and so anytime a video goes up, it's fine. That's fine too. I don't think the Hedron Blade gets played here. The cohorts are interesting. I mean, so technically, this is a deck. It's not quite where I want it to be. I think 18 creatures is maybe too many. Oblivion Sower. 5/8 for 6. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility for us to play that. I think we probably get the retreat to Kozandu back, and then we could also think about, you know, another Ondu champion or Shatter Skull recruit or Stone Fury or even Tajuru Warcaller. Although I don't really like it in 2-color. It's much better in 3-color. Although we could play the Lifespring Druid just for Converge. Do I have any other Converge cards? I feel like I had one other one. Yeah, Radiant Flames. So maybe we want that instead. Yeah, I'm going to take the Oblivion Sower. I think it's too much upside. And then now we'll take the Lifespring Druid and I'll cut the cohorts. So now what's our cuts? I still could cut a creature or two, but playing landfall, cutting a creature kind of sounds like a bad idea, especially a landfall creature. So there are some other options though. So I'd love to have a Sylvan Scrying. Blister Pod would be okay. Kozilek Sentinel doesn't really fit. So I would say I'm most interested in Touch of the Void. I feel like if I am missing anything, it's removal. So here we could pick, there's not a green card in the pack, which is interesting. Looming Spires versus Outnumber. I think Outnumber. It's a shame that Molten Nursery is not going to do anything for us. I don't want the Reclaiming Vines. Well, that's a lot of land destruction. Prism Array is not that interesting. So yeah, we'll take the second Outnumber. I don't know that it gets played, but maybe. Serene Steward is a damn good card, but not for this deck, I don't think. I'm gonna take the Warp 8. This may even be a deck that plays it. Sadly, I don't have enough allies to play the captain, but I think that's okay. So where are we at? I was really hoping to pick up some of those ramp spells that the instants that let you go get a land. I don't remember seeing any, but the deck is quite aggressive anyway. I think our 2-drops are like all excellent cards. We're at 20 creatures. I could cut the Broodhunter Worms. I could cut the Giant Mantis. So, do I want a second retreat, or do I want something else at the 4 or 5 drop slot? Menace is nice, but I think the Ondu Champion has the most upside. But is it correct to play 2 retreats? Probably just want the Ondu Champion. Don't know that I play both. So Seek the Wilds, maybe. So what if I cut the Converge cards? The Radiant Flames. Here I suppose we take a Blister Pod. Take the Devastator. It may be that we end up wanting, oops, that's the wrong one. It may be that we end up wanting another large creature for a certain matchup. They're just able to block us out too easily. Probably we play just one Ondu Champion. Yeah, just ramp into land destruction. I guess you do like green, red, black. You can exile, and the black card will exile a land. Or there's one black card that exiles a land and a creature. There's a red card that destroys a land and a green card that destroys a land. And then I guess you use what is it? There's a couple of cards that return any creature from the or any card from the graveyard, I think. All right, so let's sort by color here. All right, so the Lifespring Druid is really in pretty much just for Converge. Do I play like one swamp and one plains just for the heck of it? Or is that just too greedy? I mean, my curve tops out at 6. I feel like I can play 16, or I'm sorry, 17 or 18 lands. I feel like I want to cut one non-creature spell and one creature spell. Go 16 and 6. So I ended up with what? 1, 2, 3. Probably 3 allies. And I could add up to 6, get up to 6 if I wanted. Is the Warpaint something I want to play? Since I'm not playing any 3-drops, I am tempted to put it in because I could cast a 1-drop on turn 3 and still give it haste and make it a threat. But I only have 2 1-drops. But this deck's aggressive. I mean, quite aggressive. And it tops out at 6. But landfall's so important, I think I still want to play 18 lands. I gotta take out. I think I take out the Oblivion Sour. Well, shoot. Just thinking about it, like, that's like got really good synergy with landfall. I mean, really good. The potential of 3 lands coming into play on turn 6 when I have like what, maybe 1 or 2 McKinney Slide Runners, a Snapping Gnarlid or 2, and maybe a Scythe Leopard or 2. I mean, that just seems amazing. The Beastmaster and the 2/2 Warcaller, their ability, even if they only get it once, is totally worthwhile. Baloth is sticking around. I'm just not that impressed, I guess, with the Whiptail. I mean, it is a 4/2, and with Landfall and Retreat to Kozandu, that could definitely be good. And I'm tempted to just cut the Radiant Flames. But no, it's too good. I can't do it. Can't bring myself to do it. So I will cut the whiptail. Or should I cut the... I'll cut the undo champion and leave the whiptail in. It's more synergistic. I don't know. 17 seems like plenty. Outnumber just seems too efficient not to play. Is it the Rot Shambler? Could be the Rot Shambler doesn't belong. I mean, it's a good card. Yeah, I think we take out the Rot Shambler. Yeah, that's not a good card. Evolving Wilds, Fertile Thicket. Should I play one Swamp and a Blighted Fen just for the sack effect? Probably not. So I'm gonna add some lands. I want... Does that seem too greedy? Probably. Probably is. Like, what do I do in an opening hand with an island? And maybe I just need 3 colors. Maybe I'll take the island out and put one more forest in. Yeah, we'll submit that. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This was Doug with Basement Level Magic. We'll see you back here for round 1.